Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Most of you who are parents of very little children, you admit your children to a school at the age of 2.5 or 3 years. There are a lot of activities which normally happen in a school, but I think parents are pretty concerned about writing skills and when will the child start writing. So in today's video, I am going to give you a few tips on what you can do at home to encourage your child to first of all develop a pincer grip. I already have another video on that and the link is shared in the description below. But other than that, what are the things that you can do? So first of all, there is a sequence of what kind of writing you can assist the child in doing at home. And the material you need would be, get newspapers. You can spread them on the floor or you could probably tape them on the wall. That's one. Or if you have an erasable board, a green board, a white board, whatever is available at home, or even a slate if you have that which can be erased. And the materials, I would suggest, please use a chalk like you use in the school, a chalk, and it can be erased after the child has written. Or you could please use non-toxic thick crayons. So let's begin. I'm going to show you the sequence of what you could encourage your children to write. So first of all, we have what we call standing lines, straight lines. So if your child is given a crayon or chalk and these sheets of newspaper, encourage the children to draw these straight lines. There will be children who might go down all the way, it doesn't matter, especially a 2-year-old, it's okay. Let them get the flow of writing these lines. These are called standing lines. Once that little control and grip you find is being developed, then probably the next step, which could be later on, not immediately on the same day, you could do it on another day. Alright, so the next kind of lines which you could encourage your children to do are sleeping lines. Of course, for little children, it's not going to be as precise as this. It may go like this or, a little wavy, because they still don't have that firm grip. They don't have that control. But nevertheless, you can try making them do this. This is the second step. So you see, when the child erases, that is also giving them some kind of sensory development is happening. Alright, so standing and sleeping lines. And if you watch the kind of lines I am telling you, all these lines or curves will help the child to write each and every letter of the alphabet because they are made up of all these lines. So the third one is then you do slanting lines. So first in one direction. When the child has sort of got a hang of it and mastered it, you can do it in the other direction. So these are called slanting lines. So we've done standing lines, sleeping lines, and here we have slanting lines. Alright, let's come to the next one. Because you've done two kinds of slanting, the next practice could be that of zig-zag lines. So you can do, which is made of both slanting in both directions. Again, you can see that eventually these zigzag lines can help the child to write an X, a W, an M, and you can easily gauge what letters can be made of which lines. After the zigzag, you can start with semi-curves. So, curves in this direction. Of course, we are adults, our hand is set, it's coming out well, with a child you will not find it, but if you spend about 15-20 minutes every day assisting the child, making it fun with different colored crayons, not only will the grip become better, but eventually the spacing, the writing, everything will improve. So one is a C kind of a formation, and then is the reverse. That's the other one. And finally we come to the circle. So we've done the C and we've done the reverse. Let's do it. Now in a circle, please notice the direction. So it should always be anti-clockwise. There are a lot of children who make circles clockwise, which is not the correct thing to do. Anti-clockwise. So in this direction, this is the direction. Anti-clockwise, circles. Let them make as many circles as they want. And you can ask them to color, you can talk about shapes which are circular in nature. Now that is why when you do writing, we instruct teachers, advise them to start taking up the simpler letters first. For instance, I is a straight line, it's a standing line. And then L is a mix of standing and sleeping line. T is a mix of standing and sleeping line. I, L, T, H. As you can see, mix of standing and sleeping lines. Similarly, you can check out for yourself, every single letter of the alphabet is nothing but a mix of all these patterns that we have done today. So I hope you found that useful. Please ensure that you sit with your child and practice this don't worry about the child messing up. Your simple rough sheets of paper, newspaper will do a great job. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you in the next one.